Hello everyone, in this video I'll be solving Cambridge IGCSE Information and Communication Technology Paper 2 for May-June 2025 Variant 2-2. I'm going to solve the database task. The evidence document and the document production have already been done. You can find the link in the description. So now we'll be doing task 3, database. Use database software to import runners.csv as a new table. So I'm using Access for the database task. We need to import the file runners.csv as a new table. So first let's prepare the database. Open Access, click on blank database. First save the database inside your working folder. I'm saving it as J25 paper 2 UK. Now create the database. So the database has been created. Now we need to import the file. This is a default table. You can close it as we are using the table which is already provided. So in order to import the file, go to external data, new data source, from file, text file. We need to use text file because it's a CSV file and CSV file is supported as text file. Click on browse, open your folder and select the file, runners, open, OK. So the first option, delimited, must be chosen because it's a comma separated file or a CSV file. So delimited must be chosen. Click next. Make sure first row contains field name is selected so that the first row will be set as the field names rather than data. So first row contains field names. Click next. Next. Choose the primary key. So race number is set as the primary key. So select race number. Now we need to make sure these data types are followed. For that, go to Advanced. First name, last name is text. Race number is numeric integer. Category is text. Let's check that. So these two are text. This is long integer, which is numeric integer. This is text. Now YOB and age is numeric integer and the next two are numeric decimal. So numeric integer is given here, and if it is decimal, in Access it is called double. So it's already set to double. Now category, rank, gender, rank, all these are set to long integer. All of them are integer. So wherever it is integer, we need to make sure in Access it is long integer, and if it is decimal, it must be double. So nothing to change here. Give OK. Click next. Finish. So the table is imported here. Go to the design view. Now we need to set the speed kilometer per hour to 2 decimal places. So select speed, go to format, decimal places, 2 decimal places. You can save. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data types and primary key used in the table. So let's take the screenshot of the data types and the field type and make sure the key symbol is visible. Take the screenshot and place it in your evidence document. This is step 14 evidence. Next, import the file group.csv as a new table in your database. Set all the data types to text and cat code should be set as the primary key. So again, we have to import one more table. Go to external data, new data source, from file, text file. Select the file group, open, give OK. Next, same procedure as before. First row contains field names. Choose the primary key. Primary key should be set to cat code as given in the question. Now go to advanced and make sure all of them are text. So here all of them are text. Give OK. Finish. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing the field names, data type and primary key. So for the group table, go to the design view, take a screenshot of the design of the table which shows the field name, primary key and data type. So that is step 15 evidence. You can close this. Create a one-to-many relationship between cat code in the group table and category in the runners table. So we need to create a relationship. For that, go to database tools, relationships, add both the tables. So the relationship is between cat code and category. So you can select, click on cat code, drag and drop onto category. Click on create. So the relationship is created. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing one-to-many relationship. So make sure the relationship type is also shown. So just right click on this line, edit relationship. So the relationship type one-to-many is shown here. You can take screenshot. So that is step 16 evidence. Add the following as a new record in the runners table. So you can give OK, save the relationship, close. Now go to runners table, open it. Now we need to add a new record. So click on new here. So you can start adding the new record here. So we need to enter the data. When you are entering, make sure it is completely accurate and as given in the question. So I have entered the data. Let's save. You can save here. Close. Using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report that selects the records. So some criteria are given here. So we need to create a report. So before producing the report, we need to prepare the query which will satisfy these criteria and which will show the required fields. So first let's create the query. So go to create, query design, add both tables. Make sure all the fields are visible. So before entering the category, we need to show the fields which are required. So we need to show the fields. These are the fields which must be. Category, race number. So let's add those. Let's double click on each one of them. Category, race number, first name, last name, first name, level and category rank. Last name, first name, level and category rank. So these are the data which are required to be shown on the report. Now let's add the criteria. So we need to select the records where category starts with F. So category should start with F. So in criteria, you have to give, we are sure that it will start with F. So give F. And then we need to use a wildcard character, which is the star. So that means it will look for all the words that starts with F, and star stands for any number of characters after F. So you can click on run and see whether it is working. So you can see category, all of them starts with F. Category rank is 1 or 2. So we need only the category ranks which are 1 or 2. So go to design view again. Under category rank, you can give 1 or 2. Now click on run. So you'll get all of them, all category ranks which are 1 or 2. So the required data is ready. Now we can start preparing the report. So save the query, give OK. Now let's create the report. Go to create report wizard. Make sure your query 1 is selected here. Add all the fields, click next, and make sure all the fields are together. It should not get grouped like this. It should be together. Click next. Next. Sorting we will not do from here. Sorting will be done from the report. If you do from here, the order will change. We need to keep them in the same order as given in the question. So click next. It should be portrait. So select portrait. Next. What title do you want for your report? So the title is best female runners. You can click on finish. So this is the required report. Now let's do the sorting step. Go to the design view, click on group and sort. So you have the sort option here. Add a sort. So first we need to sort ascending order of category rank, then descending order of level. So select category rank, ascending order, so smallest to largest. Now click on add a sort, select level, it should be descending. So select level and descending. So descending in with Z on top. So the sorting is done. Now we have to make sure your name, sender number and candidate number is on the report. So go to the page footer. You can remove this. Use a label box to write your name. So select a label box. Give your name, center number and candidate number. Make sure you give the name on page footer so that it will appear on all pages. Now you have to make sure it fits on a single page wide. For that, it's better to go to the layout view so we can see how the data looks like. So here you can see this is not completely visible. So make space for those data. You can remove the extra space. So now all the data are visible. You can see the print preview. Now it can be printed from here. Click on print and select your printer and print it. So the first report is ready. You can save your report. Next, using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report. So we have to create one more report. So like we did before, first we need to create the required query. So create query design, select both the tables, make sure all the fields are visible. So first we need to make sure the required fields are shown, then only we can write the criteria. So go to this step, shows only the fields first name, last name, age, level. So first name, last name, age, level, class, race time, speed, class. Now race time is not there in the table. Race time is a new calculated field which we need to calculate this way. So race time is calculated at runtime. This field will calculate pace kilometer multiplied by this value. So it's a new field which is calculated now. So in order to use a new field, you have to first write the name of the field here, race time. Then you need to add a column. Now the formula is pace kilometer multiplied by this value. So you need to just write that. So write the name pace kilometer multiplied by the value given. So this is the formula for race time. Race time, then you need to give a column, then pace kilometer multiplied by this value. You can click on run and see whether it's working. So the value is shown here. It should be displayed. Display the race time as time with format HHMM SS format. So we need to format this into time format. So go to click here on race time, go to property sheet. You can select the format here. It's a long format actually, so you can just give long time format. Now click on run. You can see the time format is changed. Now let's add the remaining fields. So we have added till race time. Now we need speed and event rank. So speed and event rank. Now let's add the criteria. We have to add the level, which is novice, and event rank is 100 or less. So under level, you can give novice and event rank is 100 or less. So first let's check whether this criteria is working. So you can see level is novice. Now event rank must be 100 or less. So give less than or equal to, less than equal to 100. So you can see all the data are shown here which are less than or equal to 100. So the query is done now. Let's prepare the report. Save the query. Let's create the report. Create report wizard. You can select your query to add all the fields. Click next. Next. Sorting we'll do from the report. Now it should be landscape as given here. Click next. What title do you want for your report? So the title is Top 100 Novice Runners. Click on Finish. Displayed in a larger font size. It's already set as larger font. Now let's do the sorting. Sorts the data into ascending order of age. So as we did before, go to the design view, group and sort. Click on add a sort. Select age. Make sure it is ascending from smallest to largest. Calculates the top speed kilometer per hour and places this at the end of the report. So we need to calculate the top speed, that means the maximum value in speed kilometer per hour. So you can select the speed here, click on totals option, select max. So you will get the maximum value. Has the label fastest speed to the left of this value. So this is the value. You can see the formula here. You need to add a label to the left of this value. So click on label. You can draw a label box. Fastest speed. Next to your name, sender number, candidate number in the footer so that it appears in the same position on every page. So like we did before, you can just remove this. Select a label box. Give your name, center number and candidate number. So we have finished all the steps. Now we have to make sure it fits on a single page wide and prints on 2 pages only. So let's go to the layout view. The data is not completely visible here. So let's create space for the data. Remove the extra space for these fields. Also drag them so that we can create enough space for the remaining fields. So this is the fastest speed. You can keep this below the speed column. Now let's go to the print preview. So this is the print preview and it's on 2 pages only. And all the columns fit on 1 page wide. Now you can print the required report from print option and OK. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the top speed. So go to the design view. We have the speed formula here. Make sure it's completely visible. Now take a screenshot of this formula. Place in your evidence document, step 19 evidence. This is the end of the database task. Next is the presentation, which will be done in another video. You can check the description. Once it's done, it will be added there. Thank you for now.